Hello, my name is Nate. I work at the showroom here for Pedal Electric down in Venice Beach, California. Here today to do some supplementary safety checks on our standard build as well. Got a lot of new bikes coming in and people are getting their new bikes built. We're stoked to get those out and get you riding, and just want to be able to provide you with the most resources that you can have so that you can have the safest ride that you can. One of the primary things to check out on a safety check on a bike is going to be making sure that your steering column is totally snug. You can check each bolt, not putting a ton of force on it. These should be snugged down to about 7 to 8 Newton meters. So the stem, handlebars, and cockpit will kind of be what we're addressing next. Our steering column, unlike a standard stem, will have another third bolt here to bolt the triple tree onto it. So we can just check that all of these are snug. They don't need to be tightened as hard as physically possible ever. They typically suggest about 6 Newton meters. The primary goal of this is that you're going to be able to make sure that the handlebars are going to move on you whenever you're out doing what you do on the bike. And then to prevent you from having to drop the wheel, I like to tighten the disc brake bolt from right underneath the frame here. That's an important one to check. You'll want to make sure that these are tightened down to about 6 Newton meters, which is kind of a nice little snug there. This tool is called a Torx wrench. It's a T25. This is pretty common on every disc brake rotor in the world. So yeah, just giving those a snug from the bottom here, you can make sure that everything, your disc brake rotors are on there tightly. For the front wheel, you can double check that the bolts are up to torque spec before you even put the wheel on. But if you already put the wheel on, that's no problem. You can just double check it right below the fork here, and that's where you can get a good access point for our wheels. And just double checking that everything is up to spec. 6 Newton meters is a pretty good rule for that. To make sure that your stem is tightened down to the correct torque spec, feel free to really give it a jar. And then at the same time, with the bike off the ground, it's a great time to check to feel that the headset is adjusted correctly. To do that, you can pull the front brake of the bike and give it a rock back and forth. There shouldn't be any knocking or anything like that. The steering column should feel robust and correctly adjusted. So that's just a couple quick pointers and tips to safety check the build. And if you have any questions throughout your process of your build, or you need any help at all, feel free to contact us through our tech support on our website. We're so happy to walk you through the process and get you out riding.